Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Tia and Coach Matt, and we're gonna go over this week's muscle minute workout for you. So for this workout, we're gonna have 4 stations, 2 exercises per station. You're going 60 seconds of hard work. You got about 10 seconds to switch between exercises. You're gonna do 2 sets of each, and we're gonna rotate around the room just 1 time today. You ready, Tia?
Ready.
Okay, so station number 1, we're actually gonna have 2 exercises we're putting together for the first set here. And we're gonna start with our rope slams. Make sure you get your feet on that platform. Use those sieves. Get as tall as you can. Get the rope up nice and high, and then sit that butt back to slam that rope down as hard as you can. You can do 10 slams. You're gonna go down to the floor. You're gonna do 5 push-ups here. So as quickly as you can, you're gonna get those 10 slams in, and then you go down to the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Deep breath in on the way down. Push that air out as you drive back up here. If you need to, you go down from your toes, lower your knees, and press up from your knees. You can also work from your knees here, whichever one works best for you. 10 slams, 5 push-ups, back and forth as many times as you can. That's 60 seconds. The second exercise is over on our suspension trainers, and we're doing our TRX Curl to fly. So leaning back in that moving plank position, Tia's gonna start by doing that bicep curl to get her biceps working. She's gonna pull herself up toward her hands, so her shoulders, her hands then up over her shoulders. Then she's gonna switch that reverse fly. So she's gonna curl here as she comes back down, nice and controlled. Now she's gonna rotate those hands, that neutral position, soft bend in those elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades. So curl, then fly, back and forth. To make this heavier, you step further in. To make it lighter, you're just gonna take 1 step back or both feet back here. Nice and controlled, 60 seconds of each, 2 sets. Nice job, Tia. From there, we're coming over to station number 2. We got Coach Matt down here, and he's gonna start on the skier. Remember, the skier's about power, not speed, so you're gonna reach high and pull hard here. Get to that top shelf with those hands, up to those tippy toes, sit that butt back, pull those hands down as hard as you can. Deep breath in, push that air out as you pull here. Take your time on this one, focus on one good pull time, because 60 seconds is a considerable amount of time on that skier. Your goal here is to try to get 300 meters on both of those sets. The second exercise here, we're going down to the floor, and we're gonna do our sit through. So you're gonna start in that quadruped position with those knees up off the floor. Now Matt's gonna lift one hand off the floor and bring one leg through, coming through as he sits through here. Now if you want, you can take your butt all the way down to the floor on this one. Notice how Matt's pushing the ground away from him with that arm. He's not shrugging here, and he's gonna sit through. Now if you want, you can try to sit through without touching that foot down as well. Really focus on pushing the ground away from you here. You can pick up that pace if you'd like as well. Now, if this is a little too much for your shoulders, you can go over to your back and just work those glute bridges here. So you can do a single leg glute bridge, drive those elbows into the floor, or you can do a 2-legged glute bridge here. Whichever one works for you, just focus on contracting those glutes nice and tight, driving those hips up to the ceiling. That's a good alternative if those shoulders are an issue for you. Nice job, Matt. From there, we're coming over to station number 3. We got Coach Tia over here. She's on the kettlebell, and she's gonna be starting with our kettlebell single leg Romanian deadlift. So she's holding that kettlebell in her left hand, which means that left leg's gonna go back, soft bend in her knee as she sits her hip back, reaching for that toe with that kettlebell. Remember, it's not important that you get all the way down to the floor with this one. You want a nice straight back. We're really gonna be working those hamstrings and that glute here. You're gonna feel a nice stretch on the way down, and then as you drive up, you're gonna squeeze that glute, and you're really gonna feel that tension right there in that glute where the hamstring comes together with that glute. Now, if you need to, you can always touch that foot back down and then drive back up. So if you're losing your balance, touch that toe down, but focus on that front leg doing the work. You can go 5 and 5 here if you'd like. You could do 60 seconds on one leg, do 60 seconds on the other leg next time you come through. Switch at that halfway point, whatever one works best for you. Mix it up if you need to. The second exercise is gonna be our half kneeling kettlebell overhead press. So, knee on the floor, ear over your shoulder, hip and knee, glute squeeze nice and tight. Now Tia's gonna start with that bottoms up press. So this is really challenging for the stability of that shoulder because she's got that kettlebell which is a little unstable in that bottom up position here. So she's going nice and controlled. Abs are walled up. You don't have to rush here. Focus on your form on this one. Now if you need to, you can also grab that kettlebell right there by the ball and then just press it all the way up. Deep breath in, press that air out, or push that air as you're pressing up. Deep breath in on the way back down. Now you can go 60 seconds on one side, or you could go 30 and 30 here. I suggest you go 60 because it's just gonna make it easy to stay, focused on that one side. When you come back, you can go to the other side, but that's up to you. Nice job there, Tia. From there, we're coming over to our last station. Coach Matt's back. He's gonna start with our 3-point row. So you're gonna get a dumbbell here, one arm's on the floor or on the box, glutes are, nice back, straight back. You're sitting your hips back here, soft bend in those knees. Push that box into the floor as you think about pulling that dumbbell up towards your ribs, not up towards your shoulder here. Really try to crush that box as you squeeze that shoulder blade. Again, you can go 5 on each side, back and forth for 60 seconds. You can do one side for 60 and then do the other the next set through. Mix it up if you'd like. But we're gonna do one set on one side, then the other set on the other here. The second exercise here is our side step up. So you can go with your body weight here if you'd like. Get that foot set up on that box, stepping out to the side as you go down and then drive up. Think about crushing that box as you drive up. If you want, you can also hold some weight here at your sides or in that goblet position as well. It's a deep breath in on the way down. Push that air out as you drive back up here. Okay, that's our muscle minute workout for this week. Great job, everybody.